We are pleased to be back and joining you again. And we are going to give you four song set. We're starting with a lovely old song, The Bold Fisherman. As I roved out one May morning down by the river side, there I beheld a bold fisherman come rowing down the tide, come rowing down the tide. There I beheld a bold fisherman come rowing down the tide. Good morning to you, bold fisherman.
Good morning, he did say. How came you here so far from home, so early in the day? So early in the day. How came you here so far from home, so early in the day?
She called to this bold fisherman, how came you fishing here?
I've come a-fishing for your sweet sake, all by the river clear, all by the river clear. I've come a-fishing for your sweet sake, all by the river clear. He drew his boat up on the strand, and to the maid he went. He took her by the milk-white hand, for that was his intent. For that was his intent. He took her by the milk-white hand, for that was his intent. He took the cloak from off his back, and gently laid it down.
There she espied 3 chains of gold, hang dangling 3 times around, hang dangling 3 times around. There she espied 3 chains of gold, around his neck hang down. Down on her bended knee she fell, your mercy I implore, in calling you a bold fisherman, when I see you are some lord, when I see you are some lord, in calling you a bold fisherman, when I see you are some lord.
Oh, rise up, he cried, from off your bended knee. There's not one word that you have spoke has least offended me, has least offended me. There's not one word that you have spoke has least offended me. He took her by her milk-white hand, saying, follow, follow me. I'll take you to my father's house, and married we shall be. and married we shall be, and you shall have your bold fisherman to row you o'er the sea.
So now we're going to sing our second song. So we're really pleased to sing all these songs with happy endings for your theme good times, because Doug always likes a song with a happy ending. So here we have another happy ending, which we hope will bring a smile to the eyes. This is The Shepherd's Wife by Robert Burns, an almost unsung song. The shepherd's wife cries o'er the knowe, will ye come hame, will ye come hame? The shepherd's wife cries o'er the knowe, will ye come hame again Joe?
What will ye gie me tae my supper, gin I come hame, gin I come hame? What will ye gie me tae my supper, gin I come hame again, Joe?
He's got a pumful o' plump and porridge and butter in them, and butter in them. He's got a pumful o' plump and porridge, can ye come hame again, Joe?
Ha, 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 that's naething that dow, I winna come hame, I canna come hame. Ha, 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 that's naething that dow, I winna come hame again, Joe.
The shepherd's wife cries o'er the knowe, will ye come hame, will ye come hame? The shepherd's wife cries o'er the knowe, will ye come hame again, Joe?
What will ye gie me tae my supper, gin I come hame, gin I come hame? What will ye gie me tae my supper, gin I come hame again, Joe?
Arican fat hen, we'll frighten the pan, gin ye'll come hame, gin ye'll come hame. Arican fat hen, we'll frighten the pan, gin ye'll come hame again, Joe.
Ha, 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 that's naething that dow, I winna come hame, I canna come hame. Ha, 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 that's naething that dow, I winna come hame again, Joe.
The shepherd's wife cries o'er the knowe, will ye come hame, will ye come hame? The shepherd's wife cries o'er the knowe, will ye come hame again, Joe?
What will ye gie me tae my supper, gin I come hame, gin I come hame? What will ye gie me tae my supper, gin I come hame again, Joe?
A wheel-made bed and a pair of clean sheets, gin ye'll come hame, gin ye'll come hame. A wheel-made bed and a pair of clean sheets, gin ye'll come hame again, Joe?
Ha, 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 that's nothing that dow, I winna come hame, I canna come hame. Ha, 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 that's nothing that dow, I winna come hame again, Joe.
The shepherd's wife cries o'er the knowe, will ye come hame, will ye come hame? The shepherd's wife cries o'er the knowe, will ye come hame again, Joe?
Oh, what will ye gie me tae my supper, gin I come hame, gin I come hame? What will ye gie me tae my supper, gin I come hame again, Joe?
A loving wife and lily white linens, gin ye'll come hame, gin ye'll come hame. A loving wife and lily white linens, gin ye'll come hame again, Joe?
Ha, 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 that's something that thou I will come hame, I can come hame. Ha, 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 that's something that thou I will come hame again, Joe. Ha, 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 that's something that thou I will come hame, I can come hame. Ha, 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 that's something that now I will come hame, I can come hame, I will come hame again, Joe.
So this is our third song, The Hog-Eyed Man. It's a shanty. I think it's a Halliard shanty, and I'm going to kick it off. Oh, the hog-eyed man is the man for me. He brought me down from Tennessee.
At a hog-eye, steady up a jig, at a hog-eye, steady up a jig.
And all she wants is the hog-eyed man.
Oh, hand me down my riding cane, I'm off to meet my Sally Jane. At a hog-eye, steady up a jig, at a hog-eye, steady up a jig.
And all she wants is the hog-eyed man. He's a hog-eyed man and he's all the go when he comes down to San Francisco.
At a hog-eye, steady up a jig, at a hog-eye, steady up a jig.
And all she wants is the hog-eyed man.
He came to the place where she did dwell, and he knocked on the door and he rang her bell. At a hog-eye, steady up a jig, at a hog-eye, steady up a jig.
And all she wants is the hog-eyed man. Oh, Sally's in the garden picking up peas, and the hairs of her head hanging down to her knees.
At a hog-eye, steady up a jig, at a hog-eye, steady up a jig.
And all she wants is the hog-eyed man.
Oh, Sally's in the parlour sitting on his knee, and all she wants is a young hog-eye. At a hog-eye, steady up a jig, at a hog-eye, steady up a jig.
And all she wants is the hog-eyed man. Oh, the hog-eyed man is the man for me, for he sent me home with a big belly.
At a hog-eye, steady up a jig, at a hog-eye, steady up a jig.
And all she wants is the hog-eyed man.
Now who's been here since I've been gone? Some Yankee Jack with his sea boots on. At a hog-eye, steady up a jig, at a hog-eye, steady up a jig.
And all she wants is the hog-eyed man.
If I catch him here with my Sally any more, I'll sling my hook and go to sea some more. At a hog-eye, steady up a jig, at a hog-eye, steady up a jig.
And all she wants is the hog-eyed man. It's Mary Ann and Sally Jane are the two biggest whores in Whitemore Lane.
At a hog-eye, steady up a jig, at a hog-eye, steady up a jig.
And all she wants is the hog-eyed man.
It's a hog-eyed ship and a hog-eyed crew and a hog-eyed mate and a skipper too. At a hog-eye, steady up a jig, at a hog-eye, steady up a jig.
And all she wants is the hog-eyed man.
For our last number, I'd like to sing a song that was one of my father's favorites. He was a dark-eyed sailor in the Navy as a 19-year-old at Pearl Harbor. So this is The Dark-Eyed Sailor. 'Twas of a maiden young and fair, went walking out for to take the air. She met a sailor all on her way, and I paid attention, and I paid attention to hear what they might say. He said, "Fair maid, why roam alone? For the day's far spent and the night's coming on."
She said, while tears from her eyes did flow, "It's my dark-eyed sailor, my dark-eyed sailor, has proved my overthrow." In 7 long years since he left this land, a new gold ring he took off his hand. He broke the token, gave 1/2 to me. Now the other's lying, the other's lying at the bottom of the sea.
He says, "Fair maid, drive him off your mind, for as good a sailor as him you'll find. Love turns aside and soon cold does grow, like a winter's morning, a winter's morning. The hills are white with snow."
She said, "I'll ne'er forsake my dear, although we're parted this many a year. Genteel he was, and not a rake like you, to induce a maiden, to induce a maiden, to slide the jacket blue. His coal black eyes and his curly hair, his pleasing tongue did my heart ensnare." She says, "Begone you with your words so fine, my dark-eyed sailor, oh, my dark-eyed sailor, still owns this heart of mine."
'Twas then he did the token show. She seemed distracted midst joy and woe.
She said, "You're so welcome in my arms to hold, oh, my dark-eyed sailor, my dark-eyed sailor, so manly, true, and bold."
Now in a cottage by the river's side, in peace and harmony they two abide. So mates, prove faithful while your lover's away. Oft a cloudy morning, a cloudy morning brings forth a pleasant day. Thank you.
Thank you, Tumbleweed.